Welcome back for our final community conversation. We're joined by Sadhbh, Climate Justice Policy Manager for the Community Climate Collaborative. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, so I hear we're talking about a new solar ordinance. Can you just tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the Albemarle County has been in the process, it's been a lengthy process, designing a solar ordinance for the county. Ordinances kind of set standards of, if you're pursuing development in certain zoned areas, some zones will have certain types of restrictions or rules or, general standards for making, pursuing sort of development in that area. So a solar ordinance is going to set out the standards, height requirements, where you can do something by right, where you have to seek special use permits, things like that. It's very exciting stuff for those of us who've been paying attention to this process for a while.
Yeah, and why is it important for them to get feedback on this?
Yeah, they've been very engaged with the public opinion. The first draft was released back in March last year in 2024. In response to community feedback, they've done a huge overhaul of what was in that first draft, based on community priorities, community feedback of people locally here. So they've been very receptive to the public feedback. It is kind of coming to time when it needs to kind of be adopted. So this might be one of the last opportunities to really get your voice heard if this is an issue which is important to you, which of course it should be. So
yeah, and how are you guys helping people prepare to give feedback on Tuesday?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, Tuesday, so the public hearing will be at 6 p.m. in the Lane Auditorium on the Albemarle County's public building there. But you can also join online. There's a Zoom option too, where you can also give public comment. We know that public comment can be kind of scary. It can seem intimidating. And we're just giving folks an opportunity. We're going to collect people together. It's going to be a hybrid meeting, 12 noon on the same day that the public hearing is Tuesday, January 14th. And it's just to kind of walk people through our recommendations, why we're recommending what we're recommending. And we're going to just help people kind of think about our recommendations and how that works for them and what their priorities are. And just give them a guide on, what the format will be. It's about 2 minutes speaking time because there'll be a lot of comments for this hearing. So just giving people a bit of feedback, guidance, and just, it's kind of nice to just collect together as a group of people for whom this is a priority as well. And just, we're kind of in this together. We all have maybe contrasting viewpoints on some things, but we all want to see clean energy be a reality in the county. So
awesome. Yeah, it's so important. Well, thank you so much for being here today and answering all our questions. We'll be sure to check it out. Thank you again. Aaron?